Joel Rifkin, the forgotten license plate that ended a reign of terror. One small mistake. That's all it took to bring down a serial killer who terrorized New York City for years. Joel Rifkin meticulously planned and executed his crimes, but a single act of negligence unraveled his carefully constructed facade. Joel Rifkin's name is synonymous with terror in New York City. He was a predator who stalked the shadows for over a decade. His crimes left an indelible mark on the city's collective psyche. Rifkin's reign of terror spanned from 1989 to 1993. During this time, he claimed the lives of at least 17 women. His victims were primarily sex workers, making them vulnerable targets. His method was brutal and efficient: strangulation. After taking their lives, he would dispose of their bodies in remote locations. This made it difficult for law enforcement to connect the crimes. Rifkin was meticulous in his efforts to conceal his crimes. He understood that leaving evidence behind could lead to his capture. He took extreme measures to avoid detection. After each murder, Rifkin would meticulously clean his car. He removed any trace evidence that could link him to the crime. This included hair, fibers, and any other potential forensic clues. He would dismember the bodies of his victims. This made it easier to transport and dispose of them. It also made identification nearly impossible. Rifkin scattered the body parts across different locations. He hoped to further complicate the investigation. His goal was to make it impossible to identify the victims and link them to him. Despite his meticulous planning, Rifkin made a critical error. This single oversight would ultimately lead to his downfall. It was a simple mistake, but it proved to be fatal. Rifkin's meticulousness faltered with the license plate on his truck. After one particular murder, he forgot to properly secure it. This seemingly minor detail would have devastating consequences. He drove around with the license plate dangling precariously. It was a clear violation of traffic laws. This oversight made him stand out and drew unwanted attention. A vigilant citizen noticed the loose license plate. They recognized that it could be a sign of something amiss. This person's actions would prove crucial in bringing Rifkin to justice. The witness reported the loose license plate to the police. They provided a description of the vehicle and its location. This information was immediately relayed to law enforcement. The police traced the license plate back to Rifkin. They now had a lead in a case that had baffled them for years. The forgotten license plate had opened a door to Rifkin's dark world. Police traced the license plate to Rifkin's apartment in East Meadow, Long Island. They decided to conduct a search of the premises. What they found inside was horrifying. Inside Rifkin's apartment, police discovered the body of a woman. She was later identified as one of his victims. This discovery confirmed their worst fears. In addition to the body, police found other incriminating evidence. This included items belonging to other missing women. The evidence painted a clear picture of Rifkin's crimes. Rifkin was arrested in 1993. His reign of terror had finally come to an end. The city breathed a collective sigh of relief. His arrest brought an end to a killing spree that had gripped the city in fear. Families of missing women finally had answers. The nightmare was finally over. The forgotten license plate serves as a stark reminder. Even the most meticulous criminals can make mistakes. These mistakes can have devastating consequences. It highlights the importance of attention to detail. In criminal investigations, even seemingly insignificant details can be crucial. A single overlooked clue can break a case wide open. Even seemingly insignificant aspects of a crime matter. Rifkin's case proves that no detail is too small to be overlooked. The forgotten license plate was the key that unlocked his dark secret. The forgotten license plate was the catalyst for Rifkin's downfall. It exposed the fragility of his carefully constructed facade. It revealed the truth about the monster lurking beneath. Even calculated criminals can be undone by negligence. Rifkin's case is a testament to this fact. His meticulous planning was ultimately undone by a simple act of carelessness. Rifkin's story highlights the fragility of even the most carefully constructed facade. No matter how meticulously a criminal plans, they are still human. They are capable of making mistakes. Want to learn more about the psychology of serial killers and the details of other shocking true crime cases? Then hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the darkest corners of the human mind. Share this video with your fellow true crime enthusiasts and let us know in the comments which case you'd like us to cover next.